conversation online. People say they've got mixed feelings about it, but some are also saying this is about the positive vibe. So we've been monitoring it all here at the Bridge. Here are a few more details about the deal between the league and Roc Nation. They're going to be consulting on everything from the Super Bowl halftime show to efforts that, quote, strengthen community through music and the NFL's Inspire Change initiative. Now, that Inspire Change initiative, if you remember, was created after an agreement with the league and players, a coalition of players who demonstrated during the national anthem to protest social and racial injustice. And what that meant was the NFL owners ultimately agreed to contribute about $89 million toward some of the players' causes. So reaction has continued to come in, and we're continuing to follow right here. Now, one tweet I got this morning from one of our regular insiders, a true woman, she says, "It's all about the money, and I am done." Others, including our own Naeem Abdullahi, say a seat at the table is one thing, but a table of discussion is needed, not just a press release. So people really want to hear from Jay-Z about this. We'll continue to follow, guys. I'm turning it over to you.
A lot of people want to know about the money, and so far it says that the financial terms of the partnership were not available at this point, because some people think it's a sellout move. But when you hear about the community activism component of it, the social justice component of it, it makes you soften a little bit.
This is a synergistic relationship that is for the better. Think about it, the NFL, so many hip hop fans and fans in general have turned against the NFL because of how they handled the whole Colin Kaepernick situation. But for Jay-Z coming in, he's sitting down at the table. The only way for us as a black community to have our voice heard against the police brutality, against the lack of education, is to have someone at the table. I get it, you know, people are talking about money, but we need someone at the table who is a big voice like Jay-Z to be our voice.
Is he going to be that voice? This is a wolf in sheep's clothing right here. This is the NFL doing what they do best, going around the system to get the audience back, the black audience that they lost, that they didn't get for the Super Bowl. They need that back. Co-producer? What's a co-producer going to do? It makes, I hate
of
this.
The Super Bowl
when I first
halftime
heard
show.
this, I was furious.
Really?
The NFL has done this. Roger Goodell is a snake in the grass. I'm telling you right now. Is Colin Kaepernick going to be back on the sidelines for a team? No. No change until you get Kaepernick back in uniform. I'm telling you right now. See what happens 3 to 5 years from now. They just want that black audience back. They want that Super Bowl halftime back. Calling Jay-Z a co-producer, I'm not a fan of this at all.
But knowing Jay-Z's reputation in this business and how vocal he has been against the NFL, you're not trusting of Jay-Z's partnership with the NFL and what changes he can make?
Oh, I know he was very vocal, saying that the NFL needs him. He doesn't need the NFL last year during the Super Bowl, during one of his songs. I just have a feeling the NFL, he's going to push. Jay-Z will push. I know he will do that. But how much is the NFL going to give him? I don't see them just suddenly opening up their arms and welcoming him back. Because what's the one thing that everyone wants? Colin Kaepernick.
Let's see what happens in the next coming years. But again, he's working with the Inspire Change, the foundation. I think he's going to do a heck of a lot with the NFL
I think
and the black
speaks
community.
volumes that Jay-Z has partnered with.
Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. I'm all for Jay-Z. I'm all for the partnership. I do not trust the NFL or Roger Goodell.
I love this conversation. This is what Morning Rush is all about. Multiple perspectives. We want you to chime in right now on our Facebook page. Be a Morning Rush insider and get down and dirty in the comments. This is what it's about. Just be open and respectful like we are. Okay.